My child, I observe you at a significant turning point. The familiar period you have inhabited, where you once found solace, no longer offers its gentle peace. You perceive this truth within your very core, more than just outward form showing wear. An unsettling quiet has settled, a weight in the air, a diminishing light each morning. Understand this, my cherished one. I have moved before you. What your heart quietly yearned for, even what you felt unable to express, I have already brought into being. It is already yours. Where you could only discern remnants of the past, I have made ready a sanctuary for you, a place of profound rest, security, and restoration for your inner self. Stay present, my child. Do not let your focus wander from these assurances. What I am revealing now carries greater significance than any concern that has disturbed your rest. Hold firm. We walk this path together, always. Do you question why this specific time has come, my precious one? It is because you carried heavy loads for too long, weights that others did not see. You offered your compassion to those who did not offer theirs in return. You put aside your own wishes, held back your thoughts, and stayed silent to maintain a fragile peace around you. But listen closely now, my beloved. The period for deep change has genuinely begun. This is not just a hope or temporary comfort. It is my deliberate purpose. Your experiences of letting go were not by chance. You were not forgotten. I allowed certain partings because, without my guiding influence, you would have stayed bound in a situation that lessened you. This stage, this way of being, this framework surrounding you has now finished. And what feels like a finality, my child, is simply the entrance to everything I have prepared for you. A profound change is happening in the hidden spaces right now. I have unblocked routes that appeared closed for a very long time. I have removed barriers that seemed impossible to move, and much more. Give careful thought, my cherished one. The new part of your journey I spoke of is already present, closer than you realize. However, to truly receive what is fresh, you must let go with confidence of what has already completed its purpose. Do not hold on to what I have already moved past. Do not try to keep alive what I have already brought to a close. Look forward with courage, my child. I am the one whose intentions are always flawless. You have sought liberation through earnest requests, my beloved one. You have wept for those precious to you. Every quiet appeal you made, I gathered with care and integrated into a sacred design. Your sincere petitions were always heard. Your reliance on me, even when tired, remains the path to what is beyond expectation. And for those who depend on your presence, those near to you, I am also watching over them. There will be renewed vigor, a change in behavior where you felt unable to influence. What weariness took will return. Where worry had taken root, soundness will appear. But you must understand this, my child. The previous part of your journey must be concluded with firm resolve. If your attention stays on what is behind you, you will overlook the good things I am now placing before you. I am bringing forth something completely new. Do not let apprehension grip you as you observe the alterations I am arranging. Some bonds may lessen, some people may reveal their genuine character, and certain situations might become more pronounced on purpose. This is not a punishment. It is a purifying process. I am releasing connections that hindered your intended well-being. I am removing what no longer benefits you, so lasting good can appear. You desired a change, did you not, my child? The very change you sought is here, and I am leading your steps directly, my child. Every detail rests within my keeping. I am aware of your struggles. I know the names you speak softly when alone. And I tell you now, no ill will befall them without my safeguarding presence. What was meant to bring you low will become a testament to victory. and what felt like a setback will be recalled as a marvelous turning point. I saw the dedication no one else acknowledged. I observed the quiet times you spent maintaining calm around you. I noticed when you put your own needs aside for the welfare of others. And now a season of recompense is now upon you. Yet its manifestation will not be found in familiar spaces or within previous limits. This is truly a new start, and yes, it might at first feel disorienting, for my paths often challenge human understanding. But if you keep your heart receptive to my guidance, my beloved child, you will grasp the true purpose behind the challenges you have met. I am leading you from restrictive situations into vast liberty. You will discover space to thrive, tranquility for your inner self, and true happiness reflected in the faces of those you hold dear. Still, I ask you to place your complete trust in me, my child, even when understanding is unclear, even when it seems everything is slipping away. What appears to be an end is, in reality, my act of setting you free. It is not a consequence. It is release. It is my answer. I am lifting what holds you back, removing what causes you pain, and taking apart what hindered your progress. You will not turn back, my child. Your spirit will not falter, nor will your journey conclude at its starting point. I'm changing your direction, adjusting your path, guiding you to a place of plenty. Stop searching for a way out where I have already closed the passage. The real escape lies in the new path I am showing, but only those with steady trust can see it. Only those who release all things into my keeping, holding nothing back, will genuinely comprehend this, my cherished one. Remember those times, my cherished one, when you felt you could not continue. I sustained you. When your quiet difficulties went unnoticed by others, I was there. And now, I invite you into a fresh period, a time when you will not need to prove your worth to anyone, a time when your genuine nature will be clear, a time when understanding will come without endless effort. But grasp this truth, my child. It is vital to let go of what simply occupies your mind and brings no inner quiet. I wish to fill your life with my constant presence, with true peace, with safeguards so seamless you will barely notice them, for I will already be at work before any difficulty approaches. Yet you must move forward. You must leave this stagnant situation. I have already provided. I have already freed you. Now, my beloved, it is for you to step ahead with conviction. Its purpose is not merely to stir your emotions, but to guide you onto a new course. The path before you stretches onward, my beloved child. I am charting its fresh direction. What lies ahead is not defined by any misstep you have made, but by the steadfast promises I uphold without fail. Keep your heart near mine, that you may discern the path I am laying out, for I have much more to unveil. My purpose for your existence is still in motion. Remain observant. These present moments are not a conclusion. They mark a turning point within your ongoing narrative. Those around you often failed to comprehend the silent periods you navigated. They perceived your times of quiet reflection as a lack of strength. Yet, my precious one, they could not see that I was guiding you in the discipline of patient expectation. This was not yielding in defeat. It was a deep expression of reliance upon me. While you were restoring your inner resolve, I was diligently acting for your benefit. You are not required to account for the profound nature of your quiet grief, your personal decisions, or the unseen fortitude that others did not observe. I observe your every movement. I have seen each instance you aligned with my intention, and I acknowledge it without outward show, without requiring human commendation. I am cultivating restoration deep within your unseen self, in places no mortal gaze can ever penetrate. Do not let your heart be disturbed if your surroundings appear to shift abruptly. When I initiate action, the very flow of existence responds. What appears unattainable becomes possible, and the profound tranquility you seek begins to manifest in every subtle aspect. There exists a period for quietude and a period for advancement. You have fulfilled your role in the chapter that now draws to a close. The path awaiting you is wholly fresh. It will not weigh you down. It will not feel like an arduous effort. It will possess a lightness, for my own presence upholds every part of it. The challenging times you have navigated were not without purpose. They readied you. They fortified your inner spirit to receive the fresh gifts I am now extending. You are transformed from your former self. You have matured in aspects unseen by any other. Those in your vicinity might anticipate your stumble. They may hold the conviction that your past experiences are insurmountable, leaving no path to restoration. Every element that felt absent will be returned to you with abundant increase. No task will be left incomplete. I never abandon my undertakings. Every path I initiate, I guide to its conclusion, and every pledge I utter, I bring to fruition, even when human intellect can no longer conceive of a method. Do not endeavor to confine this fresh era within outdated patterns of thought. What I am accomplishing now bears no resemblance to what has transpired previously. That which emanates from my presence is unique. It bestows genuine restoration, unambiguous guidance, and profound tranquility. You will not be required to exert yourself as you once did. You will simply progress and observe my divine might manifest around you. From this very moment, grief will cease to characterize your existence. Anguish will no longer accompany you perpetually. What was previously perplexing will yield to a deep sense of serenity and understanding. If any possession was removed from you, if you experienced separation from an individual, if you witnessed possibilities vanish before you, do not lament. It was my hand shielding you. It was my intention establishing room for what is next. Certain individuals were not destined to walk with you on the fresh course I have readied. Some circumstances required conclusion, even if they brought sorrow, yet no experience was without purpose, no void was without meaning. I am orchestrating all things afresh, positioning every element exactly where it is intended to be. My beloved, you are on the verge of observing shifts you could not have conceived. Occurrences that appeared unattainable will unfold with such ease that you will discern my involvement from their inception. You will not be compelled to exert effort. You will reflect and comprehend the reasons why particular elements were withdrawn, why my voice was hushed, why I distinguished you. Each instance was a manifestation of my steadfast concern. The period of obscurity is nearing its conclusion. You will grasp that my quietude was not a withdrawal. It was meticulous arrangement. I was orchestrating all that was destined to follow. That which is now unfolding bears my distinct signature. You will no longer proceed through ambiguity, but rather through distinct perception. Each movement will be validated, every decision directed by my hand. I am aware of the extent to which you have toiled to manage circumstances independently, endeavoring to maintain the equilibrium of your existence, the composure of your inner self, and the strength of your bonds. But today I declare to you, my precious one, permit me to direct your way. Entrust the guidance of your life into my keeping. You are not required to shoulder the responsibility of governing every detail. Your purpose was not to bear the burdens of all existence. Your calling was to place your reliance in me, and those who do so discover genuine tranquility. Those who place their reliance permit my divine purpose to unfold. The blessings I desire to impart can only be embraced once you loosen your hold. Though some may not perceive it, you stood at the precipice of relinquishing your efforts. You contemplated ceasing, of releasing all things. Yet today I elevate you not through mere pronouncements, but through my authentic being. You will uncover vigor where only weariness resided. You will once more place your faith in benevolence, in the connections of kindred, in the unwavering assurance of my pledge. That which I have bestowed upon you, no entity shall ever seize. That which I have made ready, no force shall ever diminish. That hushed petition you uttered within your private space, I perceived it. That sincere entreaty for those you cherish, for your own provisions, for their thriving, not a single aspect escaped my attention. I collected each utterance, and this day I provide your reply. I am aligning every circumstance for your benefit. You will not encounter disillusionment. Those who depend upon me are never subjected to dishonor. The resolution will manifest, and it will arrive with unquestionable certainty, devoid of perplexity, free from hesitation. You will recognize my hand in its arrival. You will continue to be amazed by the methods through which I operate. Individuals who withdrew without apparent cause, I directed their departure. Circumstances that appeared indispensable, I guided them to their conclusion. I cleared away what didn't truly belong, my child, so that bonds aligned with my intention could flourish. Your spirit thrives not on many acquaintances, but on deep, authentic bonds. I will not allow you to be swayed by confusing voices. Instead, I will guide toward those who offer calm, sound wisdom, and true companionship. Solutions will appear from directions you hadn't considered. Assistance will arise from places you never expected. Hold steady, my beloved. Do not retreat. I am leading you along a firm course, even when it feels uncertain to your outward senses. Keep your gaze fixed on me, and I will illuminate your way forward. The doors I open remain open, and the tranquility I grant cannot be taken away. This period marks a deep shift, a visible rebirth. Do not mistake a temporary passage for an enduring state. You were not intended to remain indefinitely in hardship. I oversee your entire path, my precious one. I guide you from emptiness toward plentifulness. I conclude chapters so new ones may commence. Your attention now belongs to my purpose, releasing all doubt and apprehension. A fresh era, a new home for your inner self awaits. Just take that first step, my child, with complete reliance. You will perceive my hand guiding the direction of your existence. What others considered a final stop, I extend. Where only fragments were visible, I establish certainty. When I intervene, nothing is truly concluded. I have seen your silent battles, my beloved one, the burdens you carried by yourself. But now I take on all things. You are not solitary, my beloved one. You have never been so. Each instance you released something, it strengthened your inner core. You will stand firm, and when others observe your journey and question its unfolding, you will simply declare, "My God was with me." Not because your journey lacked difficulty, but because my guidance was constant. What is drawing near is pure, undisturbed understanding. You will no longer feel the need to justify yourself, my precious one. Your life itself will speak. You will rise with fresh strength. You will act with clear intention. The weariness that held back your aspirations will be replaced by new vitality. Even if you see no visible change, grasp this truth, my child. Forces beyond your sight are active. I am setting right what was out of order. I am evening out what was unbalanced. I am smoothing the path ahead. You will no longer build your life on uncertain ground. I am your unyielding strength, and everything built on me stands firm. This approaching period will depend not on your efforts, my precious one, but on my generous grace. You will no longer proceed with exhaustion. Instead, you will advance with certainty, understanding that every situation serves my grander plan. I am altering how you understand, feel, and react. Keep listening, my beloved one. Do not let your focus drift. The dawning awareness within you is only the beginning. Further revelations await. If you feel a warmth in your spirit, know it is a sign of my nearness. I have more truths to disclose, and these are not small matters. They are the realization of hopes you have cherished for a long time. No need to hurry, my child. Simply move at the calm rhythm of my grace, step by step with me, free from anxiety. What I have designated for you cannot be taken away. It is safe. What is rightfully yours truly remains yours. I know your exact location, my precious one, and I know the perfect moment. All you need will manifest precisely when needed, my child, and it will be whole. No element will be missing. Your current situation might not yet reflect my words, but cling to faith, my child. My influence is already at work. My schedule is never late, and what is coming is not small. It exceeds your own plans. It is the answer to requests you might have even forgotten making. Keep your inner self open, my beloved. Stay here. The best is still revealing itself. You arrived at this moment not by your own striving, but by my permission. There were times, my child, when your last bit of energy was just to draw breath. Still, you endured, not because everything was perfect, but because a part of you still believed that patience would be rewarded. And now I affirm, my cherished one, your steady perseverance has forged profound resilience within you. Your quiet steadfastness drew my attention, my cherished one, and what felt postponed is now poised to arrive in a surprising and lasting manner. No part of your history was without meaning, my child. Every single instant carried weight. Each unshed tear, every unvoiced thought, every emptiness you carried. I watched you hide your pain to maintain peace. I saw you let go of things to protect what was precious to you. And today, with my inherent authority, I declare, all these experiences are forming into true regard, into sincere recognition, not from human eyes, but from me, your God, who never overlooks those I cherish. You tried repeatedly to fix what was falling apart, my beloved one, to support what was already failing. However, some things were not meant to last indefinitely, and though it feels like an emptiness, it is liberation. Though it brings sorrow, it is advancement. I have led you from environments where you were simply tolerated to bring you where you will be valued with clear purpose. The foundation for what is ahead will not be what you once relied upon, my child, but rather my solemn word to you which remains firm. A new reality is drawing near, my precious one, not as an instant gift, but as a succession of daily decisions, as steps toward change. I have already prepared you internally, my child. Now is the time to proceed, to look around and understand that what seemed like an ending was truly just a fresh beginning. This coming phase will not repeat old mistakes, my beloved, because you now carry wisdom, discernment, and experiences that have fortified you more than you know. Your inner calm will no longer depend on outward events. You will not need validation from others, my child, because what I am building inside you is unyielding, deep, and eternal. Quiet your heart, my child. You have shown great endurance. Now allow yourself to rest. What I have arranged for you does not require your struggle to appear, only your trust in me. Let me lead you, my beloved one, and you will see paths open where only walls once stood, and doors reveal themselves where there seemed to be none. Your moments of uncertainty are giving way to clear direction, my child. You need not linger on what has already passed. It is time to step ahead, to look to the future with certainty, knowing there is so much more than you currently see. What I have for you is new, my precious one, not a repetition of old things, but something completely fresh and untouched. As you begin to see the signs, hold steady. I will be in every small detail, my child, in the right words spoken, in the unexpected meeting, in the decision that felt small but changes everything. Nothing happens by chance. I arrange every detail. You will not need to force anything. Even if you feel the ache of what you have lost, certain bonds, opportunities, or experiences, your deepest purpose remains whole. It lives on, vibrant within you. I promise you, my beloved child, my ultimate plan for you is secure. Only the roots have changed. Your true destination is still completeness, a clear sense of purpose, and a life lived richly. Though the goal may seem distant, every step you take brings you closer. Believe this, my precious one. You are nearer than you can now perceive. My cherished child, your being here is by my clear intention. I knew you completely before the world began. Your entire journey was visible to me long before your first breath. My eyes have never left you. When darkness surrounded you, I set a light deep within your heart, a radiance that keeps you going. The work I am doing now reaches far beyond just you, my child. It will impact those who come after you and everyone around you. This new season will influence many lives. I am restoring family bonds, healing fractured relationships, and renewing connections that have weakened. Where resentment settled, I am bringing understanding. Where distance grew, I am creating ways for people to come together again. My plan for you is firm. This truth is becoming clear in your life right now. The conditions around you will not lessen you, for your true strength is unseen. It is constant and eternal. If you feel unsure of your path, pause and breathe, my beloved. I am placing a firm ground beneath you. This time of doubt will pass, and fear will lessen. What will remain is the clear knowing that everything served a higher aim. Even what seemed like devastation ultimately strengthened you, adding to your wisdom and inner resolve. Not a single tear has gone unseen by me. Not one quiet thought has been unheard. You may not understand everything now, my child, but clarity will arrive. Every delay had its purpose. Every obstacle was a protection. Every new beginning was directed. Nothing ever moved outside my careful intention, and do not believe that any moment was without meaning. I can bring back what time has taken, and I can hasten what is yet to come. There is no need for you to fight against the flow of time. Simply align your spirit with mine, and you will see what appears impossible become real before you. For when I am near, everything is made new. I know your limits, my precious one. I understand your full capacity, and I will never require more than you can handle. Instead, I will enable you to go further than you imagined. What once confined you will now become the very strength for your next phase. For I ready you, I lead you, I sustain you, and I declare to you, you will achieve. Your life's account will be marked not by the difficulties you faced, but by the victory you represent. You will be remembered not for what was lost, but for what you accomplished through faith. All of this will begin the moment you choose to place your confidence in me again. What I have for you goes far beyond anything you have asked for or even imagined. You are continually evolving, my child. Be kind to yourself and do not compare your path to anyone else's. The profound reality, my beloved, is that your progress has not ceased. You are undergoing a process of refinement, and understand this: every life I touch has a glorious future. You are not overlooked, my child. You are being readied for a lasting purpose. Often, my child, the deepest marvel is not in external changes, but in the change within your own heart. This is exactly what I'm doing now, removing inner weights, calming old wounds, and renewing your perspective. My wish is for you to live with lightness, with clear insight, and with profound meaning. This starts when you allow me into every part of your inner self. Permit yourself to accept true affection. Do not pull back because of what you have lived through. Everything that once seemed distant is now approaching. What you require will be given, clarity will emerge, and a deep peace will settle within you. A quiet strength no earthly trouble can disturb, my child. You will experience moments of certain answers, clear indications of my presence. Any dimness that surrounds you will begin to fade. I am replacing confusion with light, easing heavy burdens with direction, comforting where expectation had dwindled, and restoring your sense of purpose, my beloved. No part of your life will be overlooked. I work with great care and precision, and every aspect will be brought to completeness with exactness. Your days will move beyond simple survival to flourishing. Your life, my child, still holds a significant tomorrow, still carries a holy calling. Silence does not mean I am gone, my beloved one. Frequently, those quiet times mean I am laboring deeply in ways beyond what you can perceive or feel. Do not judge your journey only by what you see on the surface, but by the certainties I have already declared for you. What is not visible now will appear as a marvel soon. That which has been obscured will be confirmed by many, and no one will grasp how you navigated your difficulties with your inner self whole. I have been your steady support, my child, even when you could not find the words to speak. Your quiet trust shown in hardship, your yielding, your endurance, your silent requests are now bringing forth their reward. You believed you were unseen, my precious one, yet I took notice. You felt no one understood your challenge, but I comprehended. When you thought of stopping, I upheld you from inside. The new truth I have pledged does not depend on perfect situations. It flourishes even in difficult environments. For what I set in place progresses by my command, not by the sway of your present state. I know your nights of uncertainty, my beloved, and the days when your earnest attempts brought only frustration. But setbacks do not have the last word. What you saw as a conclusion was, truly, a new arrangement. I was using all those occurrences to establish a firm foundation for your existence, not to cause pain, but to position you precisely where you needed to be. Where others wavered, I remained steadfast in my knowing. Where everyone else departed, I stayed near, for my faithfulness is constant. My precious child, perhaps you sense that too much time has passed, that chances have vanished, or that some seasons were merely wasted. But I want to gently tell you that the flow of time, when given to my keeping, is not judged by human means. I hold the ability to complete in one day what human endeavors might not achieve in many years. When you surrender your schedule to my guidance, you will find a richness you never expected. Even when all around you indicates otherwise, cling to the certainty within your spirit. Do not allow your emotions to direct you. Instead, proceed by faith. Doubt may beckon, but do not let it take root. Disbelief attempts to keep you motionless, but my desire is to advance you. This is the time to connect with what I have declared, not with the constant murmurs of your surroundings. My pledges to you have not been overlooked. They are close to a mighty unveiling. You are not falling behind, my child. You are being equipped. What seemed like a pause was simply a season of thorough readiness. Your inner self needs significant fortifying before it can completely take in the deep insights I desire to share. The good things I'm about to bring into your days require a firm base within your feelings, your inner being, and your connections. That is why before I give, I make ready. Before I allow to appear, I cleanse. This clarifies many of the moments you have lived through. They were not intended as retribution. They were demonstrations of affection that refine and complete. You will arrive in environments, my child, where you previously felt unwelcome. You will discover your position among those who previously ignored you, and this will not be because of human effort, but purely because of my word. I make ways where no obstacles stand. I establish routes where no clear passage is seen. Because what I start, I myself uphold until its finish. You simply need to continue onward, my beloved child. Do not nourish anything that lessens your power. There are ideas that appear minor but can weaken all. My wish, my beloved child, is for you to perceive your being through my eyes, possessing inherent worth, a clear grasp of your true self, and a distinct purpose. You are not shaped by what others have spoken. You are not bound by your former errors, but by the favor that sustains you. I wish to direct your focus to this current time, not what lies behind you. You will encounter what I have guaranteed, even if you do not comprehend each stage of the journey. Not all will appear rational, nor will it all occur at once, but everything will reveal itself faithfully at the destined hour, with the correct people, in the ideal location. And when that moment arrives, my child, you will recall these exact declarations. You will reflect on this day and state, that was when everything truly started to change. It was in that instant that I reached you with an insight that removed a great weight from your inner self. My promise, my child, faces no peril. It remains secure. It was not forgotten among your mistakes. It did not wander off with your diversions. It stays here, entire and finished, anticipating the time of its realization. And you do not need to earn it. You need only to have faith. Because I do not act based on what you deserve. I act based on your conviction. Anyone who trusts does not give up. Anyone who waits calmly will observe the remarkable appear before them, and you, my cherished one, will witness it, because I stay true even when your own confidence wavers. I am doing more than simply changing your situation. I am remaking your entire outlook, how you regard yourself, how you perceive others, how you make sense of your surroundings. Things will be distinct from this point forward. You will no longer exist by simple responses. You will live with purpose. You will act with profound insight. You will speak with certainty. You will move with steady confidence, because anyone who journeys with me finds serenity, even amidst life's difficulties. What was once obscure is now being shown with complete distinctness. I am bringing light to your intellect, cleansing your considerations, establishing harmony within your core. And when everything inside you comes into balance, the world outside will also begin to shift. My child, you will witness bonds strengthening, ties being renewed, and chapters of your journey closing gracefully. This is because I always bring things to their proper completion. What I begin in splendor, I also bring to a worthy end. I did not call you merely to withstand, but to make a difference. When they ask how you found your way, your answer will be clear and deep. It was my doing. For all that truly lasts finds its start in harmony with my design, and every genuine truth endures through all seasons. Not one moment of your life, my precious one, has been without purpose in my eyes. Every single event serves a larger plan I hold for you. Should these words stir your spirit, it is because they are uniquely for you. Let no uncertainty lessen the conviction I have now settled within you. Keep this understanding close. Continue to heed, to advance, to trust. There is more yet to unfold from me. Promises remain to be brought to pass, and you are central to what I am preparing to reveal. Do not hesitate. Your path stretches onward. The most significant parts of your story are still taking shape. You cannot fully grasp the depths from which you have already emerged, my beloved child. Yet, I observed every single step. I saw each morning you rose, even when your strength was low, with no outward praise or certainties. Still, you persevered. That quiet endurance, in my estimation, possesses a worth the world cannot begin to understand. This is why, with all of existence guided by my hand, every past event now starts to align and reveal its profound significance. There were times you kept quiet, my cherished one, even when your inner self longed for justice. For the sake of peace, you chose to put aside your own grievances. You opted to preserve rather than respond impulsively. You bit your tongue, you absorbed slights. But understand this, my beloved, not one of those decisions escaped my notice. I see every selfless gesture. I register every moment you offered kindness even when you were hurting, and I grant blessings that no earthly measure can match. You will again move through life unburdened by worry. You will step into new environments and experience a deep tranquility. That which once troubled you will cease to hold sway over your mind. I am bringing coherence to those concealed corners, the ones where only you knew the ache resided. I am re-establishing your lost confidence, your inner steadiness, and a clear sense of direction. This is more than just a fresh start. It is an entirely new segment of your existence, grounded on unshakable bedrock. When all seemed to be falling apart, I was shaping within you a resilience unlike any found in writings. It emerges from authentic encounters, from a close bond with what is not seen, from the trust that is formed in moments of stillness. The inner radiance I kindled within you, my child, will not dim. You will regard your past with thankfulness, not regret. You will perceive how what once brought you hardship now strengthens you. What was once seen as frailty has become understanding, and that understanding will accompany you in choices yet to come. Nothing will stay the same, and this is truly beneficial. You have matured. You have been made prepared. The newness will not overpower you. It will lift you higher. For anyone who journeys with me never steps into any situation without readiness. There were instances, my beloved child, when I led you away from particular circumstances. It was not that those places were inherently wrong, but they could not hold the full measure of what I had arranged for you. You might not always comprehend why certain relationships changed course, or why some ties gently released their hold, yet these alterations were indeed vital. For your onward movement, some connections needed to lessen their grip. Perhaps you still seek understanding in what is gone, the people, the periods, the daily routines. But what lies behind you is a journey traveled, not a dwelling place. This very day is the time to embrace what has occurred, to take a calm moment, and to greet what now awaits you. They will not manifest precisely as you imagine, but they will appear exactly as you need them. And that difference changes everything. You are being called to raise your sight, to firm your stance, to focus your outlook with fresh anticipation. The period of sadness is drawing to a close. It is a time for action, for moving ahead. Do not delay until you feel completely ready. I will provide what you need as you take each step. Do not underestimate its significance. Do not consider it commonplace. It is time to move toward what has been prepared for your arrival. You are no longer bound by fear, my beloved. What once kept you still will now be met with confidence. Not through your own strength, but through the absolute assurance that I am by your side. You will not draw back. You will not falter, because the essence within you surpasses any outward strain. None of my pledges will be postponed longer than needed. There has been sufficient groundwork. Your resolve has been proven. Now is the time for things to come to full expression. Understand clearly, difficulties will still emerge, but you will be transformed. What once caused your spirit to sink will no longer affect you. That which once instilled dread now possesses no power over you. You will greet each day with hope. You will find peace in your slumber. You will smile with true emotion. For I do not merely fix circumstances. I renew the deepest part of who you are. My touch goes to the very root of things, reaching what lies hidden from all others. This work is deep yet utterly true. What I build within you will stand firm. It will not falter when challenges come, for my foundation holds all things secure. If you sense a stirring deep inside you now, my child, it is because my truth is settling into your spirit. This feeling is a sign that you are open to receive it. Do not let old wounds guard your heart. Those past moments no longer dictate your now. I extend to you a fresh beginning, a new flow for your days, a clearer way of seeing, a deeper meaning for your existence. All this unfolds from one simple decision: to place your confidence in me again. My beloved one, I have not overlooked you. What seemed like a standstill was merely the precise moment for all elements to come together. When my design fully aligns, wonders beyond human understanding begin to appear. You will have no question it was my doing, for my touch is tender, yet the shift within you will be immense. The path ahead asks for your trust, my child, but it leads to the fulfillment you have always longed for. I did not guide you to this point only to leave you. I called you to a life of abundance, which includes genuine joy, a clear sense of purpose, and strong, wholesome connections. My beloved child, you have journeyed with me to this moment, your spirit open, your heart receptive. I see the truths that have settled within you, confirming the path I am laying bare. You who seek my presence, who have endured with quiet faith, this is not the end of my unveiling. This is the fertile ground from which your new reality springs. Imagine the lightness, the clear purpose, the deep tranquility I have promised. To step into this fully, continue to align your spirit with mine. Let this message resonate again within you, my child, and allow its truth to shape your next steps. For this sacred work to reach others who also yearn for release and clarity, I invite your active participation. Your support, your voice, your decision to share this message becomes a lamp for those still in their own quiet struggle. You are an instrument in my larger plan to bring my unwavering promises to many. You are part of my faithful ones, a company of souls who choose trust over doubt. Return for deeper understanding, for I have more wisdom to impart, more paths to illuminate. Receive the next message I have prepared, for my flow of grace is endless. Now, my cherished one, go forth in the certainty of my unwavering presence. I cover your path with my peace, and I sustain your spirit with my boundless affection. You are never alone. This is my pledge to you.